What is up guys, this is bluesfpl and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video on my channel. Today I'll be going over my GW24 team selection, and if you've not yet seen the GW24 preview, click on it after this video. If you enjoy the content and want to help me out, make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like if you enjoy the video, and if you have any comments or questions about the game week, please leave them down in the comment section down below. So let's get started. So with my team, I did bring in loan for James Justin. Now, James Justin is out for, I think, probably a couple months. I think he tore his ACL. Now, it could be an ACL, could be a knee injury, but I don't want to risk it, and if he's going to be out for a long time, there's really no point. Did bring in Loan for him, and Loan does play Crystal Palace and Fulham in the double game week. Chances for him to get clean sheets. He also does play West Brom. However, in GW29 he doesn't play. But, I want to focus on the short term right now. And if I can get a lot of points in this double game week, I can just bench him or possibly sell him on after the Tottenham game or even before the Tottenham game. And yeah, so I just couldn't miss out on this opportunity. I had 2 free transfers. I'm not going to burn it, so I might as well. Now I have Nick Pope as well, and he could get some bonus points. Now, I do know that Crystal Palace don't shoot a lot, especially with no Zaha. I'm hoping he's still out, and there's clean sheet potential, but maybe not bonus points. But we'll see. And then against Fulham do shoot a lot, and if Burnley can keep a clean sheet and they play really well, then again, more points for me. So I really like this transfer, and especially with West Brom. Both these players are really good for the next 2 game weeks. Now moving on to Kufal, he does play Sheffield United. Now Sheffield United have been playing pretty well recently, but they do play West Ham, and West Ham are pretty decent defensively. The last game against Fulham, they did kind of struggle, but if they can keep a clean sheet, that's good. Long term, West Ham are great, but they do have a single game week in game week 29, so this is good. I'm not sure if I want to transfer out Kufal or Sufal, however you say it, because of this game week, because I'll probably have to get him back in. But, there's just Loan and Kufal now. They don't have great fixtures, and I'm probably going to have to sell one of them. I might have to sell Loan just because he doesn't have that game week 29. Now move on to Diaz. Now Diaz did have an illness. He did come back to training, so I'm pretty sure he's fine. If he's not, then it kind of stinks, but against Tottenham, they do have a good chance of keeping a clean sheet. Tottenham have been playing pretty bad recently. I know in the FA Cup, I think it was a 5-4 loss to Everton. I feel like Jose Mourinho wanted to just change stuff up and go really attacking, and I don't think Man City will allow them to. Now, Everton are really weak defensively, and Man City have been really good this game weeks. Look how many clean sheets. I mean, it's points galore. And even against Liverpool, Diaz just gave away the penalty, and they conceded a goal, but otherwise they would have got a clean sheet. So I think Diaz is a solid pick, and I don't think I'm going to get rid of him. If he doesn't play against Tottenham, I'm pretty sure he'll play against Everton. Same thing with Stones. Now there's rotation risk because the Champions League is coming up, but there's no point of getting rid of him. If I get in Cancelo is probably going to just play 1 game. So there's no point of making a sideways transfer to another City defender just because I feel like they're rotation risk. Even if they play 1 game, still fine for me. Now I have Salah. Salah's a weird person right now. He scored a goal and it was a penalty. He kind of went off in that West Ham game in the second half. But other than that, there's so many blanks. And Liverpool have been playing so bad. Now the fixtures are on their side because Leicester's James Justin was out. Obviously, I got loaned in, and he's really good on defense, and he's really good on offense particularly. And he allows Leicester to go up and control the ball, control the tempo. Leicester would be a good start, especially with their weak defense because of the injury. They have Everton next, who are not the greatest in defense, then Sheffield, Fulham, Wolves, Arsenal. I mean, these are decent fixtures. I'm still not sure if I went out wild card. Probably out of 29 into 30, because a lot of teams blank. We'll go over that in 1 second. And yeah, so with Salah against Leicester, I think he might be able to do something. I'm too scared to bench him, and I'm probably not going to sell him this week as Spurs do play City, so I'm probably not going to get sold. Now, Fernandes is my vice captain, and he does play West Brom. This is a really good matchup for him. He does only play 1 game, and he's been kind of off recently. He did score that beauty of a goal, but I don't know. I feel like it's better off to go with a captain that plays a double game week because he has a better chance to score, and he has 2 chances instead of just 1. So I'm going to keep the vice captaincy probably on Fernandes, unless I change my mind last second, but I don't think so. Then we go to Grealish. Brighton have been really good in defense. They do have some injuries. I believe March is out and maybe another center back or so. But, it's Jack Grealish and don't really want to sell him. Against Arsenal, he didn't look the greatest, but he could bounce back with his game. He's had some time off, especially with this FA Cup. And if he scores, really nice. Next we go on to my captain Gundogan. Gundogan, of course, plays Tottenham and Everton. We talked about that with City. There were some concerns that he wasn't going to start in his normal position because Fernandinho is injured, and Rodri did get injured in the FA Cup, but he did come back to training, so I think it's all fine there. Gundogan will probably start both games, just because City rely on him on so much, especially because KDB's out, and they really lack that offensive awareness without him. So I think Gundogan's a great captain. Tottenham, depending on what they're going to do, they're probably going to sit back, and it's probably going to be a 1-0 game, but against Everton he could score, and I felt benching him last week. I felt that that point swing, I think he had 13 points, so I just feel like it's too risky not to captain him. Now I move on to Bamford. Bamford does play Arsenal. He's talked about recently. He's captaining himself and his own FPL team. Who knows if this is giving him extra luck, or extra hard work, determination. Maybe he wants to score. If he can score against Arsenal, it'd be great. And yeah, I think this is a great player. Also, he does have a double game week in single game week in game week 29. So great player for long term, and he does have a double game week next week. Then we go on to Antonio. Now, Antonio might not be fit, but his manager did say that there's a good chance that he'll start and he'll be back. So if he's not fit, hopefully he doesn't come off the bench. And yeah, but if he is, I think Sheffield's a good game for him. Sheffield have been playing good. I've talked about that before, but I just feel like Antonio could score easily there. So yeah. And then we go on to our bench. Martinez does play Brighton, and I think Pope's just a better player because he has those 2 fixtures, and they're probably better than Brighton's. Souček is on the bench for now. We'll see if we find out any news before the deadline with Antonio, but I think this is how I'm going to go. Obviously, Calvert-Lewin is injured. His Angelotti did say that he's going to miss the Fulham game, and he'll probably be back for Man City. But I don't want him against Man City. I think that Man City can keep a clean sheet here. And long term, I do want to keep him. Now, he does play Liverpool, and if Liverpool continue to struggle, great game week for him. Same with Southampton. Maybe not Chelsea, but Burnley. So he could also have a double game week, and I believe game week 26, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think this is a decent pick, but I'm going to bench him this week. Now let's move on to my transfers. So I already made my transfer, like I said, James Justin out, Lowton in. But for the next game weeks, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I want to bring in Kane, and because West Ham don't have long-term decent fixtures, I just want to get rid of him. Plays Tottenham, plays City. Now Leeds is decent, United's not the greatest, so I just want to take him out for now. And I can afford Kane with all this money in the bank, and I believe that I still have almost $1 million. Yeah, I have 0.8. So if I do want to make another transfer next week, I could take out Souček, but I don't want to do that just because I want to have enough players for Game Week 29. And yeah, so I might have to take out Salah for Rafinha. That's a transfer I'm looking at possibly, or even Son, and Son does play West Ham, and I could double up on those Tottenham players and then have him against Burnley, Crystal Palace, and Arsenal. They do play in Game Week 29, so I think that this could be a decent transfer for the future. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe, leave a like on this video, and comment down below if you guys have any questions about transfers. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.